Tonight's second star from the Devils with a goal and 2 assists, number 21, Scott Gomez.
9:35, January 3rd, 9:35 p.m.
From the Devils, with his 15th career hat trick, number 68, Jaromir Jagr.
No suspense there. Jagr now the oldest player in NHL history with a hat trick. Gordie Howe held the record since November 2nd of 1969. 41 plus. Jaromir Jagr 42 plus. He'll be 43 next month. And he came up with the hat trick, his 15th career hat trick, in pacing the Devils to the 5-2 victory. We will take a short time out. We'll come back with the post-game show after this. The Devils a winner tonight here at home. You're listening to Devils Hockey on the home of traffic and weather together, WCBS News Radio 880.
He shoots, he scores, he shoots, he scores, he shoots.
NHL Ticket Exchange gives fans a sure shot at getting in. It's the only official ticket exchange of the NHL, where every Devils ticket is verified by Ticketmaster. This is how the NHL does it. You don't get somebody's old ticket, but a new one, reissued, just for you. Don't get burned by fake tickets. Buy or sell at NHL.com/ticket exchange.
He shoots, he scores.
NHL Ticket Exchange is a trademark of the National Hockey League.
There are all kinds of holiday gifts.
Is it a screwdriver?
Is it a coffee mug?
New Jersey Lottery Holiday Instant Games have prizes up to $1 million, so you could give something awesome.
Is it a giant flat screen TV?
Is it a beach house in Cape May?
Why give pajamas when you could give them what they really want with Holiday Instant Games from the New Jersey Lottery? Must be 18 or older to buy a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Back here at Prudential Center, Matt Loughlin along with Sherry Ross. The Devils defeat the Philadelphia Flyers tonight before a crowd of 15,066. 5-2 the final score. Scott Gomez with a goal and 2 assists joins us outside the Devils dressing room. Scotty, it's Matt and Sherry upstairs. Thanks very much for your time. Congratulations on the performance tonight and the victory, and Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year. It's good to be on this side, and you know, I think the most important thing is these 2 points, but not only that, the way we played from every line and right from the get-go, and you know, we've been getting better, and that's the way it's got to be. When we play like that night in, night out, it's gonna, you know, we're gonna be you know, it's the effort's there, just putting it together now, but it was a solid game.
It must be a good feeling in the dressing room right now. And Scott, did you realize that at age 35 you were the youngest guy to score for the Devils tonight?
No, I mean, and I don't know what the locker room's like because they made me go right to you guys. So that's how important.
Well, you were in there in the first and second interview.
Oh, that. Yeah, it was.
Had to be a good vibe.
It was a good vibe, but I think you know, we're kidding ourselves if we don't go out and play like that. I mean, you know, we were just getting the puck in deep. You know, a couple times last games, me personally trying to get too cute. Otsi definitely getting on me about that, and yeah, I mean, the game plan, we stick to that game plan, it'll be fine. I mean, and you know, we had a bad 2014, and now, you know, we want to turn it around in 15, and you know, every point counts, and we'll start with that.
Absolutely. You just, I guess this game, you can't look at it as a season anymore. It's really just one page of a book. You know, you read tonight's page and you get ready for Tuesday, whatever Buffalo holds.
Yeah, I mean, that's you know, we know the position we're in, but at the same time, we got a streak in us. We know we do, and it's got to happen. I mean, you know, unless something really drastic doesn't. I mean, that's the way hockey goes. That's the way everything. That's just the way. I mean, we got to put together a streak to get back in this. But you know, everyone in there believes we're a playoff team. Yeah, like I said, we had just a bad first half, and now it's time. I mean, and we play like this. Hey, that's you know, we're going to give ourselves a chance. But there's not one guy in the room that doesn't think that we can make a run here. And you know, we'll take it day by day. And I know it's a cliche, but you know, Buffalo's another huge 2 points. I mean, that's just the way we're looking at it. 2 points, and you know, we'll go from there.
Well, with the 4 fights tonight, did this sort of feel like an old-fashioned Patrick Division type of game between the Devils and the Flyers?
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know if I'm that old. Was it the Patrick Division? But you bet. I mean, just you know, I think Scotty definitely Scotty. You could tell I mean, if he could lace him up right now, he'd probably go out there.
That's Scott Stevens, of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's something about it where both teams are kind of, when you're raised in the system, it's just, you know, the dislike for him. I mean, it's a beautiful city. It's a great sports town over there in Philly, but you know, people got their money's worth too.
I didn't even know she was on the.
Credit to the guys that, I mean, what can you say?
I didn't even know she was on the cable box, by the way. I didn't know it. But I bought this nightgown, which I thought was cute, and which I was just wearing in the Hallmark store in Lacey. So that would be Lanoka Harbor. You know, where I took my car. Positively exhausted. Yeah, I thought this was cute. I guess I bought it around Christmas time. I guess it had a different meaning, right? Well, lucky for me, this nightgown is not ripped. However, a nightgown that I bought from Land's End a couple of years ago. It's practically in shreds. It's practically a rag. I didn't do anything to it. Nothing did I do. Yeah, it's got the obligatory toothpaste stain, and you probably can't see it. But if you know how they're the obligatory toothpaste stain. And it's in tatters. There's no reason why this should be like this. Look at this sleeve. It's just a long sleeve nightgown I bought from Land's End. Look at this sleeve. It's in tatters. Ripped. I just noticed this, by the way, with this. I bought it a couple years ago. I just noticed this. Look at this. This is the sleeve. It's a big rip. Just fell down. Yeah, I just noticed this year. This is the back of the nightgown. A hole. A big hole. That was the one side I showed you, that huge rip. Here's the other side. Rip. A rip. Rip. It's the front. I said obligatory, toothpaste stain that never comes out, even when you wash it. So, it's a long, so this is primarily the arms on this one. Okay, she wants to go outside. This is also Land's End, and again, I ripped. I did nothing to this. Was fine, really, until this year. This is a short sleeve, long nightgown. Some holes here. That's the front. This is the back. Look at the back. The back. Holes. Huge holes. Why? I don't know. And they were good. For, And that, the purple one or lavender one I bought first. Then I bought, so that maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. And the other one I bought maybe the year after or something. But again, it's ridiculous. This is a night shirt that I bought, as long as we're taking a trip down memory lane, in Alexander's department store in 1986, when I worked at PR Newswire, which doesn't exist anymore, by the way. It used to be across from where I worked in New York at PR Newswire, so across from the building where I worked at Lexington and 59th. So I have had this night shirt. It's a night shirt for 30 years, right? 30 years. It never had a tear in it. It has here, I don't know if you can see it, Calvin Klein logo. Calvin Klein sleepwear. Well, it was never any holes in it. Never any holes. CK. Calvin Klein sleepwear. Well, now it's got a hole in it. Hole all of a sudden this year. Here. Holes all of a sudden. So it's 30 years old. Now all of a sudden this year it has holes in it. Calvin Klein, there's holes. That's the front. So the thing of it is, alright, here's the back. A hole. So the thing of it is, for one thing, like if you go walking around, I come out here, and say you're just wearing your nightgown, for one thing, this door is like this, So you don't know if somebody's like, on the other, outside, in any way. Ready to take your picture. I mean, I don't know. This door is like this, see? And especially in the summertime when it's hot and you want to, yeah, my air conditioning used to be out there. It's not anymore. Did I show you that? Yeah, we hear so much about the Ice Bucket Challenge. We heard so much this past summer. The Ice Bucket Challenge. Well, my past summer air conditioning, which I bought this summer, at the beginning of the summer. It used to be here. My air conditioner used to be here. But, for some reason, I got the impression this past summer that there was something wrong with the air conditioner and that I should throw it out. All of a sudden, I had just bought it in the ShopRite, and I bought it with my food card, because we were already at the point where my car was disabled and I didn't have the money to get it fixed. So I bought it with my food bank card. I put it in the ShopRite, took it home with my food bank card. Then I got the idea that there was something wrong with it. So I took it out of the window and was just about like a hair's breadth away from throwing it out. But I didn't throw it out, so, you know, and you hear all about Ice Bucket Challenge, right? Meanwhile, so I didn't throw it out. But the side pieces, you know, like the pleated side pieces that you use to put it in the window. Meanwhile, that particular part was broken. So I sort of had a revelation. I came to my senses and said, wait a minute, I shouldn't throw this out. So I tried to put it back because I had taken it out of the window. So I tried to put it back in the window. Well, I couldn't get it back in the window there. I couldn't get it back in. So I had a little problem what to do with it then. So what I was talking about yesterday, I would have these windows open, some kind of fan blowing air from the air conditioner in here. And I already told you in an earlier video how my fans were broken. Many of them. A few of them. I documented that. So I thought, what the hell? You know, it's like 90 degrees. I absolutely positively have to have air conditioning in here. Somehow, I don't have central air. What am I going to do? So it ended up putting my air conditioner in the bathroom. This was a regular, was a window, was a louvered window, like these. You know, you've seen these. The louvered window, so it was the old window. So this was the only window, so because I didn't have the pleated, yeah, oh, this part here. See, this is the pleated side piece. Well, because I didn't have that, the other side, it was broken. I didn't have it. There was no window this could fit in, except the bathroom window. So, here it is. You know, it was like 90-degree heat. I was putting it in here. However, I had to take out the whole window, the whole louvered window. I had to get a hammer and just smash it out to get it out of there so I could put this in here. Again, the reason being, it's the only window where it'll fit in terms of width, it'll fit. This here is just some particle board, I forget what they call it. Some kind of board that I had bought earlier in the year in the Home Depot. I actually bought it originally to nail up this window because for a time here in February, it was around February, I was holed up in this room with my cats, just living in this room because my cats were disappearing. They were just disappearing, being zapped out of here, and I was afraid I was going to lose my cats. And, you know, I was like, and when I talk about, you know, terrified, earlier this year, I was terrified. And look, we're talking about last year now. Okay, so we're going last year. I was in a bit, you know, at the start of all this, I was in a bit of a psychotic fog. And I thought that my cats were being fed, because they had no food or anything. I thought they were being fed by the Yankees. And this hole where my dryer vent was, I knocked the whole thing out, and there was just a hole in the wall. And my cats were going in and out of this hole. In and out, in and out. So, I'm trying to think, was this before or after Sasha got lost? No, actually, I believe it was right before this. One day I was just watching Yes Network videos, and I just got a revelation. I'm in some kind of psychotic fog. You shouldn't be letting your cats go in and out. Who's going in and out of here? Moxie, Jack, Moxie and Jack for 2. I'm not sure if Simon was, but I remember, because I remember also seeing these guys outside. Now how, and then later seeing them, and I was just like in some kind of, like I say, psychotic fog, like Drive to Manhattan in the middle of the night, psychotic fog. 2005. So I was watching Yes Network. I just got the revelation. Hey, wake up. Yeah, this is not right. So, I only had like a couple of bucks to my name. This was in February. I drove to the Family Dollar, I think, bought some dry cat food, which was all the money I had. I didn't have any money for food for myself. I closed this up. Shortly thereafter, I noticed Sasha was missing. I believe that, yeah, that's how it went. Because I told you. I made a video about this. She went missing on, I believe it was February 10th. I had gone to, first of all, my cell phone was missing. I had driven to the Ocean County Mall on a Sunday because there was an AT&T store there, and I had AT&T cell phone. Because there's an AT&T store, so I drove there to cancel my cell phone service because my cell phone was missing. So that was, and I know it was a Sunday, February the 9th. The 10th is when I found Sasha. So anyway, so I got far afield. So then by the time we got to August or so, somehow again I got, because you hear stuff in the media and all this, a lot of it, to psych you out. I forget the specifics. Something made me think I should take my air conditioner out of that front window. So I finally said, wait a minute, I gotta put this back. I need an air conditioner. So I put it here, this particle board, because I had to knock out the whole window, the whole entire window frame and window. So there was nothing here. It was just open. Put it in here, put this particle board here. Had to get a fan to just, what do you have here? Pull out some air out into the, main house area. However, it's not ideal in terms of, getting some air conditioned air in here and on the porch, where my cats like to sit on the porch in the summertime. So meanwhile, I was hearing all the stuff about the Ice Bucket Challenge. Well, that is what it meant to me. And also, I told you how they kept breaking my fans and how I had bought fans like this. 2 fans like this. 2 fans like this fan. I bought them with my cart, my food bank cart. I believe this was, I don't know, it was in the summertime. 2 like this, and I already made a video where I showed you one was broken. Well, at the time, I bought these 2 box fans. I bought them in the Dollar General in Bayville. Dollar General, along with this orange extension cord. orange extension cord. Well, I came home and it was hot. It was hot as hell. The two fans, the orange extension cord. I got in here to this house. My orange extension cord was gone. It was gone. These are the only two long extension cords I have. This one I bought a few years ago in the Home Depot. I had one like this, but it basically broke. It broke this end. The piece came out like this, so it was like useless. So I had bought another one at the time at the Dollar General. I came home, it was gone, just totally missing. I threw a fit, screaming my brains out, because again, you talk about zapping things out of here. Somebody had zapped and just taken my orange extension cord to add to their clipboard. And who was it? Kim Jones. Because I looked, since she's like in my face, she wants to be recognized back in here now that her time is up. Well, look at the and maybe I'll find it if I can. If I can't, there was a video right around that time. She interviewed Geno Smith, Jets quarterback, he was wearing an orange jersey. An orange jersey this color. An orange jersey this color. Right around that time, it had the connotation for me of this particular incident that she had zapped this extension cord I just bought right out of here. By screaming, just sheer screaming my brains out, it suddenly appeared. And, you know, so at least I got it back. But I was furious, you know, because I know things go missing regularly. Regularly my clothing goes missing, and maybe this nightgown, I can't find it one time. Then it'll be the other nightgown. Then it'll be my flashlight. My flashlight goes missing. It may be the case that I've misplaced it, but it's oftentimes the case that somebody just put in a request to remove it, to irritate me. And that's how this game works. You think I don't know it? Yeah, I know it. Sometimes I misplace it. However, sometimes people put in a request to remove it from my house in order to irritate me. And, you know, by screaming my brains out as I did that time, I would get it back. So, this is 28 minutes and 14.